Hey guys, so somebody asked for a makeup routine from my Billie Eilish makeup thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is my uh makeup tutorial. Okay, don't mind because I'm a little tired, but first you obviously have to get your hair out of your face, and this is my favorite way to do it. Um uh, okay. And you take your eyeliner, your pencil eyeliner, whatever it is. And I'm going to be looking in the mirror for most of this, so I'm really sorry because I'm going to look weird on here if I do it like that. But you want to put it under your, in your waterline, right here. And then also, if you can, up here. If you can't, I'd say just get it kind of on. Your lashes will make it look better. If you get it on your lashes, it'll look fine. And so, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Oh my god, this pencil sucks. And I noticed it did kind of look better if you kind of go under the eye too a little bit. Don't fully, just kind of there. It'll look better, I promise. Oh my gosh, it looks low-key scary. Yeah. I promise you that'll look 10 times better. Okay, time for the other eye. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. If you screw it up, it's okay because mine just kind of wipes off. So we love that. There's no blending needed for mine. If yours just blends, probably not the best thing. Okay, now they don't have to be even. They look fine right now. And then if you can get it in your waterline on the top. I just kind of do this. I know, guys. Oh. Try not to get it on your eyelid, but if you do, that's okay. Oh my gosh, I'm flipping you off. I am really sorry. I, in fact, did not mean to do that. Oh, wow. I am going somewhere after this, so if this turns out bad, that's my fault. Oh, you know what? You should have started with the inner corner. It's okay. This works too. Don't forget you have to get all the way to the inside. Yeah, like that. All the way to the inside. Because you're going to do that inner corner too. So you have to do that. And mine isn't very sharp, but what I do for the inner corner, I've only done it once, and I've noticed it honestly worked really well. So what you want to do is kind of draw a line out and then kind of connect it to make a little point. Pull it up here and down, and it works like this. I gotta get really close, so I'm gonna try okay, kind of like this. You draw a point like that and then bring it down. And it's okay if it's not perfect. It does not have to be perfect. It's not the best, but we're also gonna bring it up. So yeah, that is uneven, but nobody is gonna notice. Also, if your eyes are like me where it does that, if you blink, it's gonna be up out of nowhere. But it's okay because we're just not gonna close our eyes. We're gonna be blinking and nobody will notice. Also, I doubt, oh my gosh, I just realized how horrific that looks for you guys. But it doesn't really matter. I just got that on the wall. It's okay. But if you have to, kind of pull. The inner corner is the most important, but it's also the hardest to do. So, in my opinion, it's the hardest to do. So please, oh, I'm screwing this up. Okay. Also, you will get watery eyes doing the top, and that's okay. So if we screw up, it's okay, because the rubbing method is not going to work this time. What we need to do is we need to take a makeup wipe. Sorry, it came out with it. You're going to take a makeup wipe, or anything you have, really, and get as close as you can without ruining it all. And then, bam, you're good. It's still just the inner corner. And then you kind of gotta let that dry. Oh, I got some in my eye. This is probably gonna be so bad. I'm really sorry, guys. And then, like I said, just try to. And then, hold on, I gotta look at the picture. Okay, I didn't record it, and I just noticed that she actually goes on her eye, and we're gonna fix this, because it looks a little crazy. But she goes above her eye with it, and then a little wing. So that's what we're gonna do. You're basically doing the same thing as your waterline, but instead you're going right along your lash line. And it's okay if it looks a little crazy. I don't know how I get my wings like this. I get asked sometimes how I do that, and honestly, the answer is just practice, really. And what I do, anyways, because it looks like there's a spot like missing, is I kind of just drag it up like this, like drag it up like that, and then I just kind of put my eye like this, and I don't go to the very top, otherwise you're just gonna mess it up. Trust me, if it's already pointed, you're just gonna mess it up, so don't do that. And then you're just gonna go from like right here and then pull it down to the rest of your eye, and then like you're good. That's your wing. And wherever you have, try to get a straight line, and wherever you have to go, like say in the middle of your eye, normally for a wing, that's perfectly okay. Okay, now because I like did nothing on this side, I'm gonna do that off screen. Okay, and I did the inner corner on this side, and as you can tell, it looks way better on camera than it does in person. But if you mess up, just try to like slowly be patient and just kind of like rub the excess off if you can. If you can't, that's where, oh shit, that's where your makeup wipe comes in. And that's, you just want to wipe off the excess. Okay, and since I didn't record this part on the other side, I'm actually going to do it for this one too. For, not this one too, but I'm actually going to record it for this one. So you guys can kind of know how to do it. So you want to go, close your eye, right along the lash. And if it's a little messy, it's okay. We'll fix it later, right? So right along your lash line. It's okay if it looks a little crazy because the wing will most likely fix it. And if it doesn't, we can fix it later, right? And then you just kind of want to connect this at the end of your eye, right? Like that. And then what you're going to do is drag. Hold on, I gotta get really close for this. You're gonna drag a line like so. And then you're gonna drag it like that. And then you got your wing. And it's okay if it's completely like not perfect. I'm just gonna straighten that out a bit. There. It's pointy without being pointy. And if it's uneven, that's fine. I think these look pretty even. So yeah, that's what you want to do. And then also, if you messed up like right here, like I did, either fix it like that or just make it a tad bit bigger. like so. That looks a little wonky, and I'll fix it. But that is a-okay. And go ahead. I would say go ahead and kind of add kind of lines like right here too. So you're really connecting it. That's why also going under your waterline is really important too. Okay, that's the eyes. Next, you want to add mascara. Curling your lashes is optional. You can, and you really don't have to at the same time. Just making sure this looks good, actually. And I'm going to fix the inner corner because it does look a little wonky. And there we go. It doesn't have to look the best. Remember, you're a kid or you're an adult. It doesn't matter. But you're just customizing your character the way you want it to. And that is a-okay. So I got to get ready really fast. But this next... Okay. Now you want to curl your eyelashes. Now this part is really easy. What I do is I get... If you're curling your lashes, it's optional, like I said. But you want to look in the mirror or whatever. I would say put it on your eye. It doesn't matter if your eyelashes are in it or not. Then you want to blink to get them in it. And then you push down. This is how I curl mine. You push down. Right? And if it's too close, that's okay. And you want to get as close as you can without it being painful. Kind of like pulse or kind of hold it there. I kind of do both. And then let go. And they're curled. And it looks fine. And trust me, if you have blonde eyelashes like me, it's going to look a lot better when you put mascara on. I promise. It's going to like blend it all in. Like, basically. And then look to make sure it didn't mess up any of your makeup. And you're good. Your lashes are curled. Now is mascara. I just realized I've not been saying the brands of these. I use the Lash Blast, I don't know how to say that, mascara from CoverGirl. Yeah. That's what it is. And my eyeliner stick is the Wet n Wild. I can't read that, but this is what it is. Yeah. It's like coming off. And then you take your mascara and kind of dab off the excess. This is really old, so you really don't have to. And then if you have to, I got it on my eye. Woo! If you have to, blink into it. And if you don't, do mascara like you normally do. If you normally do mascara. Try to make it natural because that's how hers is. Even though, like, you're just doing this for fun. Or you're actually doing it, and that's okay. You don't have to get more. I don't, only because I like the more natural look when the mascara is like running out. And it's okay if your mascara gets on the bottom lash line. Sorry, I just talked really slow right there. Because it actually kind of blends everything together more. And don't worry if you get it like up here. You can fix that, I promise. But yeah, this is what the eyes are gonna look like after you're done with all that. And if you have to, like right here, add more on the top. Like, add as much as you need. Like, since my lashes are blonde, if you have to do that, that is a-okay. Okay, now I got that side done. So you just want to make sure you don't like go too close and get above the eyeliner, because that is going to be tricky to get off. And then bam, you got mascara on. I know that defeats the whole point of curling your lashes. That's why I say it's optional and you really don't have to. And then now, if you want to use your finger and something like wet, you can. Or, that's crazy. Or you can use a makeup wipe and just kind of rub off the excess. I tend, like, the excess from the mascara. I have found out that if you use a Q-tip, it also works perfectly fine. And that is a-okay. Last time I added fake freckles on my nose because she has fake freckles. And that is a-okay. It's also okay if you don't, because you couldn't even see them on the camera, and like the retouch filter like completely took it away. So now you're just going to, she has a light layer of blush, and that is a-okay. You're just going to take some blush and put it on your cheeks. I use it's a little dark for her, or a little light for her, but I use the Rem Beauty blush in the shade Pinking of You. I'm not lying, that's literally the name. You can't really see it. It won't focus, but it says Pinking of You. And then take your brush, don't mind that, and get some blush. That was a lot, so you're going to tap off your excess. Or if you have to, rub it on the back of your hand and kind of put that on. It doesn't matter wherever you put your blush on, that is a-okay. And it can be a lot, it can be little. She uses a little, but mine doesn't show up on camera, so I add kind of a lot. But that's okay not to. It doesn't matter. It's basically, you can add your own twist and spin on this makeup look, and it really does not matter. And there. And you can add, oof, that was honestly kind of dark. So wipe off the excess. I noticed that blush does come off really easy, like 2 seconds later, and it's basically gone already. And then I added stuff to this because I am dumb like that. But I added this LA Colors lip oil last time, and I noticed that worked really well. So I gotta go, and you can add glasses or whatever. But that is the look. It is honestly really crazy, like crazier than last time, but that is a-okay. And yeah, that is the look. Okay, bye guys. I hope you liked the tutorial. This is me editing, and yes, I know I'm close. I don't know why it's so close. Anyways, so this video, I got very up close and personal, and my acne was really messing up. I've been breaking out recently, so, yeah. I don't want to hear comments saying, "Your acne, bro, what the freak does your face look like that?" Like, oh my gosh, go back up. Yeah, I know. It's a tutorial, and I'm trying to give the best instructions that I know how to give. So that's why I'm up close and personal.